Hi, everybody. We're back to offer recommendations for books, movies, music, and more that you can check out from the Carmel Clay Public Library. I'm Catherine, and I'm joined today by Susan, Sarah, and a welcome back to Julie from the Adult Services Department. So Sarah, why don't you get us kicked off and tell us what you've been reading?
I was reading Now Is Not the Time to Panic by Kevin Wilson. It is a bittersweet coming-of-age story that recalls classics like Stand By Me and The Wonder Years. At the heart of this story is a quirky piece of street art and two teens with a summer to fill. The art is richly described and is a character of itself that wreaks havoc on a small Tennessee town in the 1990s. Frankie and Zeke, the teens secretly behind the chaos, have a fragile and budding relationship that is enjoyable to watch unfold. Now Is Not the Time to Panic is available in print, ebook, and audio formats in the CCPL catalog. If you find yourself waiting in line for this title, try some of Kevin Wilson's other titles available with no wait on Hoopla. Susan, what have you been reading?
Well, this month I thought I would go with my fellow DePaul alum, Barbara Kingsolver, and her outstanding novel, Demon Copperhead. With full disclosure, this is an emotionally difficult book to read, but well worth your time. Miss Kingsolver has loosely taken the Charles Dickens story of Davy Copperfield and set it in the Appalachian Mountains at the start of the opioid crisis. Damon, nicknamed Demon, is the son of a single mother who struggles with substance abuse. As Demon grows up, he is shuttled from foster home to foster home. He's forced into child labor, experiences hunger, bullying, and poor education. He's bright and has great artistic and creative talent, as well as athletic prowess. These talents are not enough, though, to rescue him from poor decisions and addictions of his own. Through these numerous setbacks, you want nothing more than to rescue Demon yourself. He's thoughtful, he's resilient, he's kind, loyal, and just needs someone to consistently support him and encourage him. Ms. Kingsolver's writing is so outstandingly brilliant, it kept me gripped throughout. When you're ready for a thought-provoking and challenging read, this is the one for you. It's available in the library in print, ebook, and audiobook. What about you, Julie?
Thanks, Susan. I second both of your recommendations. I enjoyed both those books. But my selection for this month is a newly released historical fiction thriller called Time's Undoing by Cheryl A. Head. This dual narrative flashes back and forth between reporter Megan Mackenzie in 2019 and her great-grandfather, Robert Lee Harrington, in 1929. Mackenzie travels to Birmingham to follow threads of her great-grandfather's murder and its connection to the current Black Lives Matter movement. While Mackenzie befriends a few locals who help her uncover clues to the murder, not everyone in town wants her digging up the past. With increasing threats to her safety, Mackenzie tries to find out answers before it's too late. And I've read a lot of historical fiction, and sometimes it seems to me that I'm reading the same story over and over again, but I didn't get that feeling with Time's Undoing. So that shows that the story's engaging and that there's a need for more historical fiction with Black main characters that falls outside of the Civil War period, as we see a lot of books deal with that time period. You can find Time's Undoing by Cheryl A. Head in our library's catalog. And now I'm curious to see what Catherine has for this month.
I do not have a book for this month. Did you know that the library has board games that you can check out? And this is so heavy. This is my favorite board game of all time. It is called the Quacks of Quedlinburg. It is a mouthful. And it is also one of my favorite family games. If you have elementary age or older kiddos in the house who are just learning basic addition, this is a great secret math game too. And the Quacks of Quedlinburg, players are medieval quack doctors who make secret brews and potions. So if you have a kid in your house who's using all of your hand soap to make potions in your sink, this is a great alternative to suggest to them. You stir your potions in your pots and you hope they don't explode. It's perfect for 2 to 4 players, although you can play up to 6, and it can be typically played in less than 45 minutes to an hour, which is also great. So you can check out the Quacks of Quedlinburg and check out other games and all of the books mentioned by Susan, Julie, and Sarah today by visiting us on the web at carmelclaylibrary.org. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you all next month.